All right, so I think what I decided I'm going to do is tell you a little bit about what we did, and then I'll just put together a reel of like pictures and videos, and then hopefully it'll all make sense together. So first thing was that we went and we headed over to the train. So we went to the Long Island Railroad, and there is an app that you could go on and you can order the tickets ahead of time. That would probably have been a better idea because we struggled a little bit with the machine, but it really wasn't that bad, and we didn't want to pick a time and then not be able to make it to that time. So we did get the tickets there at the machine. We got round trip tickets, so we held on to those. Before we got to the train, which I feel like is the most important part, we stopped at 7-Eleven and we got hot chocolate, because how can you go on a train ride to the city without hot chocolate? Can't do that. Oh wait, almost forgot the most important part. We did pack suitcases with the kids' things, but what I did was I had every single person bring their own backpack. In this backpack, I had them pick like a bunch of bags of chips and little snacks and candies and waters and juices, things that they might need, because as you know, anything in New York City is like $1 million. I told my daughter, I'm like, you have to pay for literally everything. You have to pay just to walk around. Yeah, literally everything. There's nothing you don't have to pay for. So being prepared with snacks and drinks and all that saved tons of money. And also it just made it so much more convenient. The train ride, was a little over an hour from Ronkonkoma, but they didn't even feel like they were on the train for that long because they had snacks, they had drinks, and then I had them bring a bunch of fidgets and games and their phones, and I made sure that the phones are fully charged before we left for any downtime. Not that they were like on the phones a lot, because the point of this is to have the experience and not to be like stuck in social media as always, but it's very helpful to have something that that can hold their attention and kind of, keep them from being so bored or having to feel the effects of waiting, because the waiting is inevitable. Not only that, we also made sure that we gave them new hats and gloves and scarves, because it was very cold. It's winter time. I will say that it wasn't as cold as what I thought it would be, because it's a little bit warmer in the city. But these are kind of some of the things that we packed. Another thing that's super important, make sure that they go to the bathroom before you leave, because you don't really want to use the train bathroom. And any chance that you get that you're at a place, for example, once you get into Penn Station, or if you go to a restaurant or something, that there's a bathroom, make sure that they go before, because you're doing a lot of walking and they're going to have to go to the bathroom. And it's going to end up being at a very inconvenient time. So save yourself that trouble. So let me show you a little bit about that.